versus Film.
Hi, I'm Graham and welcome back to Man vs Film. This is going to be a top 10 of movies that you can watch right now on Amazon Prime UK for July 2016. So we'll just start straight off with number 10, which is Red Lights. A psychologist and her assistant study paranormal activity, which leads them to investigate a world-renowned psychic who has resurfaced after his toughest critic has mysteriously passed away. Sigourney Weaver is the psychologist, Cillian Murphy is the assistant, and Robert De Niro is the psychic in this really nice adult thriller with a sort of horror twist and a little paranormal mixed in just for added effect. It's got enough nice twists and turns and good performances to keep you entertained. Number 9 on my list is Blended. After a disastrous first date, a man and woman find themselves stuck together on an African holiday. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore re-team up once more in this by-the-numbers romantic comedy, which occasionally has some good moments. I was genuinely surprised by this film because I found that recent Adam Sandler movies tend to be extremely poor. This is one of the better ones and one that had genuinely funny moments in it. Number 8 on my list is The Raid. A SWAT team becomes trapped in a tenement building by this maniacal gangster and his army of minions. I absolutely love The Raid and its sequel. I think they're fantastic movies. Now, the first one itself is just end-to-end extreme action, and it is a fantastic tale with some jaw-dropping stunts and physical prowess. It's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest checking it out as soon as you can. Number 7 on my list is Before I Go to Sleep. A woman wakes up every day remembering nothing as a result of a traumatic event in her life. One day, a terrifying truth comes to light, forcing her to question everything about her current life. A nice 90-minute thriller that stars Nicole Kidman, Colin Firth and Mark Strong. It's a fun, interesting story that kept me going the runtime and had me guessing incorrectly as to what the twist was going to be. Number 6 on my list is Begin Again. A chance encounter between a disgraced music executive and a promising singer-songwriter turns into a promising collaboration between the two talents. Mark Ruffalo is one of my favourite actors working today, and he is by far the best thing about this movie. This is a surprisingly uplifting and funny film. It seems to have been missed by almost everybody. It came into the cinemas and disappeared within a week. It's appeared on streaming services and with little fanfare, but it's an enjoyable movie and one that I highly suggest you check out. Number 5 on my list is The Last Exorcism. A troubled minister allows his last ever exorcism to be filmed by a documentary crew. Usually the words found footage or faux documentary within a horror movie is the kiss of death. But in this case, it's something that really allows the movie to excel because of the format that it's presented in. In this case, the documentary section of it allows you to become more connected to the characters and give you a better insight into them. I really like The Last Exorcism. I found it to be a great horror movie and something that I can easily recommend. Number 4 on my list is The Imitation Game. During World War II, mathematician Alan Turing tries to crack the Enigma code with the help from fellow mathematicians. Benedict Cumberbatch is absolutely fantastic as Alan Turing in this biopic of a very seldom heard story, one that I didn't really know much about myself. If, like me, you knew nothing about it, it's quite enlightening about the story of how they cracked the Enigma code, but even better than that is the story of Alan Turing, a man who was sidelined and marginalised when he should have been revered for the things that he actually accomplished. This is a great film, check it out. Number 3 on my list is Hannibal. Living in exile, Hannibal Lecter tries to reconnect to now disgraced FBI agent Clarice Starling and finds himself a target for revenge from a powerful victim. Silence of the Lambs is an amazing movie and it's well regarded as one of the best movies of the time it came out. It's got towering performances and it's a hard thing to really follow up. One of the best things they did was get Ridley Scott to direct this because he manages to keep focusing the movie and make it as best as it could be. Still not as good as Silence of the Lambs, but definitely worth your time. Anthony Hopkins is fantastic as Hannibal Lecter. It's his key role, it's the one he's most renowned for, and it's great to see him back in that role as one of the most watchable villains in current movie history. Number 2 on my list is Godzilla. The world is shocked by the appearance of monstrous creatures, but one of them may be the only thing that can save humanity. Godzilla returns to the big screen and he is absolutely fantastic, monstrous and really interesting whenever he's on screen. Unfortunately, the human characters aren't as interesting as Godzilla, but you can go with it because it's still enough to keep you going until the next appearance of this monstrous lizard fighting other huge monsters as well. It's a highly enjoyable blockbuster and I suggest that you turn the lights out, turn the sound up, get your popcorn at the ready and enjoy the heck out of this movie. Number 1 on my list is No Escape. An American family moved to Asia just as a military coup puts their lives at risk. This was an unexpected treat of a movie which I won't spoil. I did a review for it if you want to check that out. This is a super tense and thoroughly engaging movie, and it starts off kind of cliched, it ends kind of cliched, but that middle section is just hold your breath, nail biting, full attention, thrilling stuff. I wanted to make this my number one movie to highlight how good it is. It's probably something that you missed out on because the trailers made it look like a typical generic thriller that was completely forgettable, but it's actually got a little bit more to it than that, and it's well worth your time, and that's why it's my number one, and I think it's something that you should go and watch as soon as you can. So thanks for watching my top 10 of movies that you can stream right now on Amazon Prime UK, and I will see you next month for another fantastic top 10 movies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in Man vs. Film. So thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you notice on screen, there is 2 more videos that you can click and watch at your leisure. There is also a large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I will forever be in your debt. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.